Hi, this is Megan Falcone.
Josh Brenner.
And Seth Brenner. That stays in, right?
It got good at the end there.
Real quick, do mom and dad's microwave.
What was it?
Food is...
Hey, Dan, your food is ready. I don't know what
Hey, Dan, your food is ready now.
Mm,
We'll have to get some wild sound on that next time we're in Houston.
yeah.
How's everybody doing?
We're pretty good.
Pretty good.
It's nice to have you back in California on one of your many back and forths from Colorado and California and Colorado and California.
And Texas.
And Texas and New York and California and New York and Colorado.
It's been a wild couple weeks, couple months.
Hey, what's your airline of choice and what's your status on it?
Well, had previously been 1K on United.
Ooh! What happened?
Oh, no. Look at him. He's got a heavy heart.
2024.
Oh, you didn't make it last year? You didn't qualify?
The reason I had it the last couple of years was the United lowered their standards for...
and they let you in, finally.
Yes, exactly. For COVID, and I was traveling as much as anybody the first 2 years of COVID. Probably as much, if not more than anybody.
Oh, so I see.
So
Right,
they lowered their standards, and then for the first year and a half of COVID, when literally no one was traveling, I was still flying 2 or 3 times a month.
Just for our listeners, he was traveling that much because he was helping out in all these hospitals because of COVID.
Ladies, he's single.
But yeah, it was amazing. I mean, I got upgraded 100% of the time. There were like 7 people on my flight at times.
Oh, the good old days.
So then it didn't really matter about being upgraded.
No, it's still...
You still liked
you
it?
still,
All 7 of you crowded into first class?
you get the bad meal. You get the hot towel. The hot towel is the key.
It is.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
So you're disgusting.
I mean, so many nasty people have put their faces
That's
on
interesting.
those hot
What
towels.
happens with those hot towels? Those are recycled hot towels?
Of course they're recycled.
They're so flimsy. I thought maybe they're just one single use hot
They're
towels.
flimsy from all of the uses.
You're really
That's gross.
ruining this for me.
Hey, let me
That's
ask you another
gross.
question. We are Delta flyers, and they offer a perk of a companion pass. Did United give you a companion pass?
I don't get a companion pass,
Well,
but I
that's
get.
That's
appropriate.
good. What a waste.
But I can up. If I'm in Economy Plus, I can upgrade up to like 8 people to like the Economy Plus seats, which is insane.
All right, moving on.
So what's been say?
Well, have we heard anything from my girlfriend?
Be more specific.
This astrophysicist.
No,
Josh's
of course
dream
not.
girl.
Of course not. I will let you know.
If she becomes single for me?
You got it.
Thank you.
No, not a word.
Ah,
Not a word.
she put on her invisibility cloak and she's out of our lives.
Really sad and sweet and good and funny.
Oh. Don't mind if I do.
7.
I just gave myself +7.
Okay.
Okay. That's how many Horcruxes there were.
Have you heard like this new theory, this fandom stuff?
Are you reading the internet, Seth?
A bit.
Don't do that.
I just have a lot of free time these days.
You know what would be good for you as a girlfriend? I gotta tell you, I used to have so much free time. I don't know where it's all gone.
I can take up all your free time. I
Jeez.
try and take up your free time. I always am giving you guys things to do.
So many demands on my time.
Sure.
I'm sorry, I interrupted. What are the fan theories?
Oh, there was a weird one that Voldemort and Dumbledore were the same person, and
I don't have any. I don't have
it's
patience
not
for this.
nauseating. Nauseating.
Let's leave it alone.
I agree. Let's move on amicably.
That's what's gonna be on your tombstone. Seth Brenner moved on amicably.
It's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
Pretty good.
Cause of death, the fade away.
This is very good. I'm enjoying this line.
I'm working on something with ghosting in the afterlife.
Yeah, there you go.
Permanently ghosting?
Ghosting, yeah.
Nearly bedless Seth.
Oh, Seth.
I kind of lost it at the end there, but you know what? You're a wizard, Harry Potter. Okay.
I wanted to make an announcement, which is that I think that we are going to start doing our primary corrections on our social media. So if you want to see all the ways we're wrong, you should really check out our social medias, which include an Instagram, Seth in the City Podcast. It includes TikTok. You can email us at Seth in the City Podcast. But instead, in place of all of this time I used to devote to correcting our errors, I thought
that was a lot of time.
Yeah,
a lot of time.
Phil, a lot of pressure on Seth.
I thought that instead we asked at the end of last season for stories, successful or otherwise, from our listeners. And so I have one to share today.
Fantastic.
I thought just because, like, it's not really working out with you, like, finding a partner, maybe you could offer advice to listeners about their partnerships.
Who, Seth could offer
Yeah,
advice?
and then they'd know what not to do.
Oh,
brilliant.
I see. Okay,
Brilliant.
Seth gives advice and then do the opposite.
Yeah, exactly.
So the George Costanza theory of dating.
I was gonna say the twins, and one always tells the truth, and one always. So you always do the opposite. It's a riddle. Once again, nobody knows what Josh is talking about.
This riddle I know.
What is it?
Do you want to devote time to this or not?
Nah. Okay. So, I'm calling this our relationship corner. Dun-dun-dun.
Relationship corner!
Yeah, that's it. Okay. So, Carrie S. from Connecticut says,
Hi, Carrie. Thanks for writing in.
I think you guys are really knocking on Bumble. I went on many organic dates with middling success. And by organic dates, I assume she means just
Orgasmic.
Meeting people naturally.
Oh,
no one does that anymore.
Then went on a single Bumble date and married the guy. So it's clearly not Bumble that's the problem, it's Seth.
Hey, congrats, Carrie S.
Yeah.
What are we supposed to say now?
Well, what would you say is the difference between how Carrie S is using Bumble versus how you're using Bumble? For example, she's matching clearly with non-bots because she married the person.
I don't know what her organic term means. Is it a Seth up? Is it someone approaching her in a random place? So we need a little more information.
Okay.
Well, we're not going to get that.
But
so all we have is the text.
But I would say you two jokers are the ones knocking Bumble, not me. I am constantly out there on Bumble.
Yeah, but her point is you're using it wrong.
Yeah. I think that's fair to interpret based off of the text.
Read the last sentence again.
Yeah, okay. Let's go
We
back
need
to the
be
source
doing a close
material.
reading of this.
Yeah.
The last sentence is, so it's clearly not Bumble that's the problem, it's Seth.
Read the previous sentence.
Okay. I think you guys are really knocking on Bumble, but I went on many organic dates with middling success, then went on a single Bumble date and married the guy.
Yeah, she said you guys. I think I am all in on Bumble. It is quick. It is fast. Things happen quickly. Big fan.
All right.
Okay.
Hinge is a better option.
Yeah.
I'm not anti-Bumble at all.
Hey, any bagels to speak of?
Yes.
Any
Wait.
interesting bagels?
We're leaving Relationship Corner. Bye-bye.
This has been Relationship Corner.
Are we gonna workshop this a little bit? Or are we going?
No,
Why? It's perfect.
That's-
it came out perfect.
just
Okay.
amazing.
I'm just checking. So,
Dan, your dinner is hot.
thank you. That's closer. I don't have anything for you.
No
for
bagels.
No bagel. No
Have
bagel,
you
no
opened
bagel.
the app?
Yeah, be honest with us.
17 times a day?
Are you being honest?
100%.
How many beans do you have? Do you re-up on beans?
They won't re-up on. I have
mean,
to
they will. You
buy
have to
for
buy
them.
'em.
Yeah, no, I'm not buying.
You're not going
beans.
to pay for beans.
Not paying for beans.
17 times a day, you do have a lot of free time.
A lot of free time. A lot of free time. And I have a lot of extracurricular activities.
Extracurricular activities, he says. Do you think it's a problem that your mindset is still that of a high school student?
I would say college.
Extracurriculars in college? Okay.
Intramural.
Great. Yeah, a lot of those too. Whatever. You play more intramurals than me.
I was telling a friend we were at the climbing gym together, and
An extracurricular activity.
And I was like, oh yeah, climbing, and then I gotta be careful because like I don't want to overdo to the climb gym because I gotta get to baseball and softball, and then we're training for a race.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh my sister was just complaining about all this too, how it's just so much. And I was like, oh, does she do a lot of stuff? She's like, no, she has kids.
I mean,
I live the life of an 11-year-old.
And yeah, but you're giving me shit for it. We live the same life, except I'm up 4 or 5 hours later than you.
It's not the same. You do an important job, and I do nothing, and I'm married, and you're alone. That's the summary of the...
That is that our season finale? Are we done? Did we just solve this thing?
Don't quit!
the
We're just a few
podcast,
episodes into season 2. Stop quitting!
All right, so we might have reached a new low.
Okay, just for anyone who was listening and not watching, Seth's hands went straight to the temples. His forehead
very
wrinkled,
scrunchy.
and things are not looking great.
No, they're not looking great.
A bit of a spoiler, but okay.
No, there's no spoiler
A
alert.
new low. It's hard to know how much lower you could go.
Oh, just wait.
Your dating is a bit like the limbo. How low can you go?
Oh, I got
you
it.
Keep going.
Yeah. I was actually really good at limbo when we were kids.
Is that right?
Ladies, who's single?
All right, Seth, lay it on us. What'd you do this time? Oh,
Hands
once again,
back
the
on the
hands to the
face.
temples, reaching to the inner pocket of the scrubs.
We've got a cell phone on the table.
Oh boy. Okay.
He's so distraught. It's hard to know if it's the date or us that he's
It's
that's exhausting
That's
him right now.
I mean, might be splitting hairs here, folks. A little thing called Bumble IRL.
Bumble IRL.
What's that mean?
It's like a singles mixer.
What?
Oh.
Megan's hands are on her face now.
Oh no.
You went to a speed dating thing?
It's not a speed dating
You went to the
thing.
matzo ball of Bumble.
The Bumble Ball. I went to the Bumble Ball.
Oh,
For those who might not know what the
no.
matzo ball is, that's a Jewish singles mixer in Houston, Texas.
No,
around
no,
Thanksgiving.
these are everywhere. Matzo
The
balls.
matzo ball is a.
These are nationwide, probably international would be my guess.
Who puts them on?
Oh.
The
Mothers
Federation?
I don't know.
everywhere.
Desperate mothers everywhere.
Mothers against Jewish singles.
Madge?
Smash. Smash. 10 points for all of us.
Okay, so how did you hear about this event?
Bumble sends it out to you. Right,
Says,
right.
We're
when
getting a bunch of sad folks together. Come on out.
That's pretty much exactly what what was going on. Yeah.
They have to send it wide because over 50% of the people are bots, so they really need to.
Yeah, I get it's
to-
it's a numbers game.
Well, apps are failing. The dating apps are having a lot of trouble.
I think
Yeah,
apps
match is way down.
apps in general are failing. A friend of mine who's a managing influencer of an influencing company,
She has influenza.
A and B. That's
I
a
don't know,
great.
it's
That's
a
a
medical
doctor
joke. And we
joke.
don't, yay!
I don't know.
We can't award points because we don't understand it.
Great. Ignorance is bliss. She's telling me Instagram is dying.
Well, sure, yeah.
Everything's moving, and it's taking all of this population away, mostly to TikTok. And a new one called Lemon8 is up and coming, and that's going to be
Right.
God only knows.
Well, that's all interesting for our 16-year-old listeners, but then also for our listeners in our age bracket. What I was trying to point out is that maybe they're trying to do more in-person events to find new ways to use this massive database they have.
Sure, they have a
of people
huge
who are
platform.
single
They have a
and-
huge platform, and it's a great fundraiser for them if they get a kickback from the bar.
You have to pay?
No,
Yeah.
if they reserve a bar, I'm sure they get
Okay.
a piece.
Yeah,
of,
wait, hold on. Because we're all proceeding as though we all understand what this is. I don't know. So what
It's
is it?
a singles mixer.
It's just a bar call.
Let me
bar
explain
call
it.
with.
Do you remember when we were really into the Wizarding World Pokemon Go?
Yeah, of course.
And they would have meetups where you could get together?
And just play wizard games with your friends.
Yeah.
We
I
have a
think it's
great
that.
life. So full. So
I mean-
so chock full of purpose.
Every time I think I'm ready and really want a partner and to settle down,
Yeah.
I hear this from you, and I'm just like, no.
But Seth, who do you go to Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Pokemon
Meetup
Go
events.
meetups?
I don't do that. As
Well,
it
you
turns
can't
out.
anymore because they got rid of the app. Not enough users.
Yeah, just us. We were supporting the whole wizarding ecosystem.
How did that go?
We were really good at it. So, okay, so where's the meetup? Where's the Bumble meetup?
Nice. First and foremost,
That's not-
I don't know how they stratified it, but I was hands down with the old crew.
Oh, so maybe they
So
did
by
it by
age.
We were both so excited. It was a race to that joke, and we couldn't decide who got to do it.
We did it together.
I said it poorly, but great job. Great, fantastic
Uh-huh.
joke. Because it was all 25 to 28-year-old women and all 38 to 45-year-old men.
Oh.
I
so
did
it's just your actual
They-
range
they-
of who you're interested
pretty
in.
much. Yes,
Or
and
who's desperate enough to go to that event.
and that's where we were.
Uh-huh.
And that's where we
Okay,
were.
okay.
Now, ordinarily, I would not have gone on this thing. However,
Okay.
I
You
thought it would
do
be
the work of the podcast. You're
I
doing
thought
the work.
I thought it would be an interesting social experiment.
It's cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Meg just gave a little snort because she was being nice, and then she realized she wasn't.
Lay the scene. Let us know where you're going.
We're
Gotcha.
looking for the mise en scène.
Mise en scène?
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
You speak French.
I
Yeah,
do, but
you look at the pronunciation. He didn't know what it meant, and he nailed the pronunciation.
thank you. What does it mean?
Yeah, the setting, the time and place.
Okay. TopGolf.
TopGolf.
We love
We
Topgolf.
just did our first ever TopGolf. It was
So
incredible.
I was excited to go.
We went with my niece and nephew, and
They were not good.
they were better than
Are they listening?
They
Are they
both
listening?
By far the worst.
God.
both beat
Classic
Josh.
guy.
Josh
By
was
far the
so
worst.
bad.
Okay, well, I can't wait to go take you guys. It's gonna be
But
fun.
that's a fun event. You had to pay?
You had the option of doing like the drinky thing if you wanted to get whatever they're called, the cubicles or whatever. You had
Yeah.
to pay for that.
So
Just
you
showed
could
up?
just go to the bar
Correct.
and just mix, but if you wanted to get a room,
Get a room or get around in. You want to get around
if
in.
things escalate.
Exactly.
Wait, was that the idea though? It's like, oh, we're really hitting it off. Let's go hit some balls.
Let's go hit it off. I don't know what the exact idea was, but it was fun. It was really a good idea.
Did you hit?
I did not.
Oh,
Oh,
Seth,
Seth.
come on.
I
That's
had-
what do you? It was just like your number one thing. It was, you
Every-
know,
every
takes
intention-
the long ball.
Every intention of doing it. But first of all, I got there. I thought
Okay, wait.
appropriately-
First, tell me how much lead time did you have? You heard about this event, and when did you show up?
like a week before.
Okay.
and how do you get an email or a
It
push
came on.
notification?
No, it came on the app. It said,
Yeah.
"Hey, sign up for this. Sign up for that."
Cute.
And you went to presumably just swipe it away because you would never, and then you thought, I care.
Yes, this was podcast research.
I'm just wondering.
But happy to meet people. You never know.
Yeah.
And happy to meet people. You never know.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's a professional.
So I get there. I thought I was an hour late, thinking that this would be an ideal time to show up.
An hour late.
It was from like 6 to 9, so I got there at 7.
Okay,
that's
fine.
Thank you. Thank you for your approval.
What'd you wear?
I had long pants and a casual golf polo.
Were you wearing your boots?
No, tennis shoes, just in case we did switch to a golf polo. Oh, God.
Did you felt like it was too much to walk in with your golf bag and golf shoes?
Golf bag and shoes were in the car ready to go.
In case of an emergency.
In case of an emergency.
Good. Because, that's interesting. Would you have used the communal driver, or would you have been like, I gotta go to the car. I can't use this crap?
Of course I would have gotten my driver. I mean, my God. It's like you don't even know me right now.
No, you're right. I just thought you might play it cool.
You think
like,
I'm not going to
Yeah,
go
but
get my
like
custom-made, individualized, incredibly amazing, personalized Seth Brenner driver?
Now, didn't
Okay.
United break your driver?
They did.
Oh, great airline.
But they bought me the new shaft.
I just meant like
They
new
bought
shaft.
you the new shaft.
New shaft. I can dig it. On early dates, you'll sometimes pretend you're not a psycho about your diet, and so I thought maybe you might pretend you weren't a psycho about your golf clubs, but you feel
No,
like
come on. Now, I did consider.
he just dismisses it.
I did consider going to the driving range beforehand, getting loose, getting limber, just in case.
Just to make sure.
Just grabbing shaft after shaft.
Not really my thing. Really didn't think I was gonna hit golf balls unless things took a weird turn, a good turn. But
But now, just so that everyone at home knows, you can drive the ball.
I'm not a good golfer. I'm a driver of the golf ball.
Let's talk about like ideal conditions, Colorado.
I don't want to talk about this. I want to talk about the date.
I just want to hear how long he hits the ball.
Colorado, perfect conditions.
Yeah.
Oh, we're well over 3 bills.
He definitely would have beaten you.
It's not the point.
So there was no more than 30 people when I got there.
Okay, that's okay.
All right, that's a little
good.
intimate, but
Yeah.
what's the ratio?
4 to 1 guys to girls.
Yeah, okay, yeah, sure,
and
yeah.
it was, again, the girls were younger. I don't know how old they were, but they were definitely younger, and the guys were middle-aged, my age.
Any sparkometer.
Yeah.
What?
Made a great buddy, new friend.
Oh no.
We are going golfing next week.
Are you
great.
serious?
Okay.
As soon as I'm back in town, we
Wow.
are getting out there.
Okay, that's good.
Great.
Whereabouts in town does he live?
Central Wilshire, mid-Wilshire area.
Okay, the relationship could work.
Right? It's got to.
Yeah.
It's
Do you want to read us some text messages?
No, those are private. Absolutely
You
not.
don't share that kind of
I
intimate
mean, we're
details
talking.
on the
We're
podcast.
no, we're talking about our shafts.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, you're pointing to the point board? All right, -5 for Seth.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, boy.
Talked to a couple of the girls there.
Okay.
everybody was super nice. Everybody was out being social. Everybody was like, I can't believe we're at this thing. This is unbelievable. So, blah, blah, blah.
Did anybody come in groups or everybody was by themselves?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know the answer.
Okay.
I think most of the guys that I talked to seemed like they just showed up. Also, most of the guys seemed like they were just new to town as well.
Oh. Was it a crossover event with Bumble BFF?
I thought BFF was gone. Didn't we decide Bumble BFF was
Yeah,
gone?
but it's now its own official thing.
Oh, that's right. I don't think so.
Drinks are free?
No. Drinks were reduced price, but they were not free.
Okay.
It was good, though. It was really fun.
I'm trying to wrap my head around what's in it for everyone. I understand what's in it for TopGolf. They get business and show maybe on a slow night, right?
Yeah, I think Bumble is trying to. I think Bumble is trying to expand. They're new ownership now.
That's what I'm saying.
I've been to other Bumble events in the past that they put on.
Oh, but you did this one just for the podcast.
What was it? What was that event?
At my old place, they would have things at the pool. They would do just mixers, type mixers. But this was different. This was different. This felt more like trying to get people just to hang out.
Oh, was it so hard because nobody was in a bikini? How do you know who you like?
Oh, I'm not that superficial.
I mean, the other events are all at the pool.
No,
so
but they're
in a bikini.
no. They were in the evening though. It was like cocktails by the pool.
Oh, okay.
This was not a Bumble pool party. I wonder if those exist. I would check that out.
So, do you talk to any of the ladies?
Talked to multiple women. Everybody was
Who
super
did you
nice.
pick to talk to? What drew you to them?
There wasn't a lot to choose from, and so it was get a drink and then we go sit at the table. And then they did have a couple of the things reserved, so a couple people did go hit golf balls, and I walked up to a group that was in one of the cubicles, and we chatted. We all chatted for a few minutes, and everybody just introducing each other.
I just want to say,
yes,
I am so impressed because everything you've described is a literal nightmare to me, and that you. Yes.
He was really bad at Topgolf.
Yeah, sure.
And that you could put yourself out there. I know you're a social animal, but to go and just strike up conversation with people. I honestly, if I had decided to go to that event, I would get there, see it, and immediately leave.
Yes, I enjoy this.
You had a good time.
I had a great time. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't meet the love of my life, but Tim and I are going golfing next week. So
did Tim meet anybody besides you?
It was Slim Pickens. I don't think he did, but I'll find out next week.
So you said everyone was a little I can't believe we're here on doing a Bumble thing. There's a little bit of performative embarrassment at how silly
that was
this all is.
That was the problem. Is when you walk up there, you have this do I know anybody around here? Did anything happening? It's awkward enough meeting strangers on these dates. I mean, not for me, for most people. But for this was a weird putting yourself out there for most of these people. You could see it.
Wait, you didn't have a date?
What do you mean?
There's no date this week? It's just this fail?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm devastated.
This is dating in LA. This is a new avenue we tried.
The one-on-one has its issues. Did the group dynamic facilitate it all? I mean, obviously we don't have results to speak of, but did it feel a little less pressure because you're in a group? You're not paying?
Not really.
No, it was just terrible.
I mean, there's a reason why pandas don't mate in captivity.
What is
If you're just forced into these situations, it's just not natural. It doesn't flow.
And who's the panda? You're all pandas.
We're all pandas.
What was Tim wearing?
Tim was ready to go. He had golf shorts and a golf shirt. He was ready.
And that's how you knew.
That's
That's how you knew.
He's showing a little skin.
How tall is he?
5'10", 5'11".
Wow. Oh, so you
Strapping.
guys just see straight eye to eye.
Eye to eye,
Wow.
just like right.
Let's get Tim on the podcast.
Yeah, where's he from? When did you move to town?
Tim's from Minnesota.
Oh,
Friendly.
that's tough.
No, why is that tough?
You had to listen to? I don't know. I think it's a tough accent.
So accentist.
Yeah.
I like accentist. I like that a lot.
Midwestist.
Well, what are 3 interesting things about Tim you learned?
From Minnesota.
Okay,
Meg's so
yeah.
disappointed.
I'm
She
so
can't deal with
disappointed.
us.
Played college baseball.
Oh,
really
he
our
is.
type.
He's your dream guy.
I know. So great. Medical sales, medical device sales. So we had a bunch to chat about that.
Of course, he's in not tech sales, I guess. So good.
But a good guy. I would say circling back, the girls that were there, the
Yeah.
young women that were there,
Yeah.
they were all very personable. That is the good thing. Everybody's
Yeah.
approachable. Everybody's talking. Everybody wants to meet people.
It attracts a certain type of person, I imagine, to this event.
Sad.
Extrovert too.
Oh, extrovert.
Sad extrovert.
Yeah.
Yes.
Put that on
Sex.
the tombstone too.
Sad extrovert.
So okay, but let's be. I'm guessing you would say that none of the women were quote unquote your type.
I would say that is a accurate assessment.
And were there any women that in your mind would have been the kind that like the apps show you that they're like, oh, this woman's trending, they're popular, you better get in there? And then did you find that like a bunch of men were like targeting a single woman?
There was one who unquestionably was receiving the brunt of the attention of the young
She
lady.
gets all the beans.
She got super swiped. She got super
Wow.
swiped.
Okay, so that's a weird dynamic.
It was like everybody was waiting to take their pitch. Everybody's
It's exactly like The Bachelor. I wish I was there.
and she was stunningly beautiful.
Okay,
and
how was your pitch?
Yeah, what'd you do?
I didn't get in there.
You
Why?
didn't get in there.
It was. I mean,
You were
you
so
could,
taken
there was
by
a line.
Tim.
You could see the sharks circling. You could just see
so
them.
It's yucky.
weird.
And she had a great golf swing.
Wow, I can't believe you resisted.
Oh, I tried to sidle my way in there as best I could, but
But that makes no sense to me that you didn't go get the driver and show the thing that sets you out from the crowd.
if I had gotten to that point,
Wrong.
was ready to
I
go.
just want to say you should literally never bring your own clubs into that situation. When we were at Topgolf, someone did behind us, and I was like, that person is creepy.
You are
there's the
so wrong.
driving
You are
range.
so wrong.
People
I
are
can't
like,
even
not
tell
at
you.
a Bumble meetup there.
Maybe not.
It's so tacky. If
Listen.
you bring your own golf clubs on a date at Topgolf, it's over. If you
You
bring
know
your
what?
own golf
You
clubs,
know what? Next date, I'm taking a girl to Topgolf with my golf clubs.
Okay, fine, great.
I
love
Great.
it.
I hear what Meg is saying, though. Do you hear what she's saying?
like-
It's like going to the bowling alley and showing up with your ball and your glove and your own
Which
shoes.
you
and-
would
You do.
100%
And it's
do.
so gross.
Unbelievable.
on a
So
date. When have I ever showed up on a date? Wait, hold on.
Back,
First of all,
if you went
gross.
on a date,
Stop.
No, if you went on a
Stop.
date, and she wanted to go bowling, you mean to tell me you would not bring your own shoes?
Stop.
You are lying to me.
Everybody, stop. First of all, what's gross is using a communal ball or communal shoe.
So you
Ball.
would, okay.
Second of all, when have I ever been on a bowling date?
Be as honest as you possibly can be. You are single.
Yeah.
Meghan Falcone is never born, and you are 35 years old. You are single.
So far, I hate this.
Okay.
Hypothetical.
Yeah. You match with a girl, or you meet a girl on Bumble, whatever it is. Where you in real life?
So
whatever.
many
Awful.
hypotheticals that are just not realistic.
You are talking, you are chatting, you're going to meet up with this girl for the first time, and
Yeah.
she goes, let's do something silly, let's go bowling.
Yeah, great. Josh
Josh Brenner is bringing his ball
No.
and his shoes.
Wrong.
So you're not going to bowl.
Huh? No.
You're-
I like you, I pretend to be normal for the first date.
You're going to put bowling alley shoes on.
Yeah. I mean, am I bringing my own socks?
You have
What
to
other
bring your
socks
own
would you
socks.
do?
What are you talking about?
No,
you're
I
gonna
always
rent-
bring 2 pairs of socks. So I bring a pair of socks that I then switch out of after they've touched the bowling shoes, put them inside out so there's no
Are you going
exposure.
to Okay, so are you going to
So
bring
that you can do secretively.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Well, let's
You-
get
you
back to
couldn't.
the
Oh,
date.
no,
Let-
no, no,
excuse
no,
me, can
no,
we get
no.
back to the date? So you're gonna see Tim again next week.
yeah, it'll probably be next month when I'm back in town.
And have you guys done any texting or chatting?
A little bit.
Yeah.
We've sent each other. He sent me a couple golf videos.
Oh, fun. Does he send emojis?
Of course he does. He's normal. I'm not.
Oh, he sends real emojis.
He sends real emojis.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, that's great. You guys thinking about getting a drink or anything sometime?
Interesting.
I don't have time, but I mean, we'll I'm sure golf will turn into drinks, afterwards.
But
Wow.
sparkometer's high.
This is like a good guy.
I mean,
Yeah.
former baseball player for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds like a great guy.
Yeah.
It's a match. That's exciting.
Maybe you need an extra player for the adult baseball league. He's probably really good.
Actually, do you know if he pitches?
No, middle infielder.
No, I can't have someone better at middle infield coming
Well,
in. I'd
I'm
lose
sure
my
he
spot
could
on the
pitch
team.
better than your pitcher.
We'll talk about this offline.
Look, I'm devastated that you didn't meet the love of your life, but I think that if I could just speak from relationship corner, sometimes it's really good to just meet a new friend.
I completely agree, and this was a good experiment. I will not be going back to the next Bumble meetup, Bumble IRL.
I'm proud of you for trying it.
Sure.
Yeah.
It was fun.
You got literally nothing else to report? That's it?
Sorry. Don't
All
worry.
right.
Plenty more on the horizon.
All right, I guess we'll just...
Got plenty more teed up.
Really
Pretty
good.
good.
Thanks.
Really good.
Pretty
Thanks.
good.
Thanks.
All right, I guess we'll just go out on the microwave your food is done song.
Your food is ready now,
Dan, your food is
Dan.
ready. Take out your food. It's time to eat it, Dan.